Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's time to go to our sword lesson with Combat Master Vanyak.
So you haven't changed your mind about learning the craft of warfaring? Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Well, of course. I mean, we have to learn how to use a sword if we're going to be playing this game. Absolutely, I'm in.
Yes?
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Alright, so we're going to meet him over here by the sheep. I kind of have to follow him because I don't really remember where it is. It's over in that direction somewhere. I assume we follow this little trail. We'll find our way there. Oh yeah, here's some sheep. We're on the right track. Now, the swordplay in this game is absolutely one of the most difficult combat systems of any video game I've ever played, and it's for good reason. It's because they want not only for you to have a skill tree in standard RPGs, but they want you to feel like you actually get better at combat as you play. You really do have to learn how to fight with a sword in this game. Not only fight with the sword, but learn how to parry, learn how to dodge. Your movement is extremely important. Conservation of your fatigue. Everything is super important. And I gotta admit, I did not master it last time when I played this game. I didn't play for very long, only a couple of hours, so we're kind of jumping into this fresh again as I attempt to get everything back in my mind and under control. I have a feeling I'm going to get beat up here in just a moment. I'm going to pick these flowers while I wait, because why not? Oh, is he here yet? Yes, he is. All right, let's begin.
So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far.
Well, to be honest, you haven't taught me anything so far.
Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
All right, so like I said before, you have a bunch of different directions you can aim from.
All right. Now try to hit me.
All right, we'll do.
Put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Nice. All right. All right. Good. Not bad. Again. The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Stab is a right click. Okay, let's stab him.
Not bad. Good. Good. Once again. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
And as you'll find out in a minute, all these different directions I can attack from, I also have to defend from those directions. That is where it gets very difficult.
Very good.
Was that? Oh, he wants me to do it one more time. Okay.
Not bad. Again. Alright, that's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience, believe me.
That was our very first combat lesson. I promise they get more difficult. They're just trying to introduce you to the very complex system right now. It gets tough, like extremely tough. I know I'm saying it over and over, but I can't iterate enough how difficult this game is, and it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing how tough this game is. I will get frustrated, though, because it's hard to not get frustrated with a game that requires so much skill that I completely lack. So, we've got everything for Father, I do believe. Let's just double check real quick here. Yes. Yeah, we've got absolutely everything, so let's deliver the ale and the coal for Father and complete the sword.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Well, who is this? Who is this fine lady giggling at us? I guess it's not our girlfriend. We shouldn't be looking at her like that. So yeah, the cutscenes in this game are absolutely brilliant. The music is beautiful, and everything is just so cinematic. I love everything about this game, I have to say. So I think this is the living room, I believe. So it should be in the trunk here. Yes, it is. Oh, there's many things that I could take, and I will take all of them. All right, I've got the nails, Father, for Teresa. Should I hand them directly to Teresa? I guess so.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Henry, what are you
Thanks.
waiting for? Bring those
So,
nails.
how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you.
That
I'll be on
won't
my
do.
way.
Go and get those
That
damn
sword
nails.
is truly beautiful.
Father, I have the nails. Relax.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
They certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sir.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah,
Get through the gates!
hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn
Well, clearly Henry has more guts than brains. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please join me in the next episode when we escape on horseback and try to warn the next town before the invasion hits. You guys have a good one.